Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 6 Master League. Today at Goodison Park. We haven't visited here before, so this might be an interesting game here. And yeah, we got Manchester United in the Champions League coming up next. So a couple of last minute changes to the side that I was going to put out originally today. That being Ono is not going to play, and neither is Mutu, just because we got that United game coming up in midweek, and I want to make sure we're all fresh and ready for it. So yeah, Metzelder's going to play this one. Of course, he can play our league games and whatnot, but not allowing him to play the European games and whatnot. So yeah, we played Everton earlier in the season, and I can't remember what happened now. I think Everton gave us a pretty decent game though, if I remember correctly. So, you know, yeah, it's going to be Chu Young and Saviola. Originally, it was going to be Mutu and Saviola up front, and Chu Young was going to go onto the right of midfield. However, that didn't happen in the end, and instead Vandenborg is on the right of midfield, acting as a wing back. Maxwell was on red form, but again, I want to make sure he's prepared for midweek, because he's probably my my number one when it comes to this. Oh yeah. Well, that was an easy one, that. Yeah, he's my preferred on the right side is Maxwell. So yeah, we're going to go with that today. And good start, good early start. Our last game against Arsenal though wasn't such a good game though, to be honest. We got outplayed, honestly, and it was lucky that we got away with it. And Walcott was allowed to just cut in here and then square it, and it's in. Just about. So yeah, good opening start. So if, like I say, if we can win some of these league games and rest up players, and then put out our, you know, our preferred team. Oh, that's not good. Not good, not good, not good. Donadell out to Davis. He's going to turn, and it's out for a corner. But keep winning games and put our stronger team out. Like I say, for the cup games and whatnot, then it's all good really. And that's cleared by Walcott. And it's out to Vandenborg, who's going to put Chu Young in, which is alright. Chu Young's going to go back. And it's back out with Chu Young. Whipped into the... Oh, wasn't far off getting somewhere, but defender covered it. There's Van der Meerde, and that's cut out, and here's Vandenborg. He's looking good today. And here is Vandenborg. Ah, he can't do it there. So yeah, Wass is playing in the AMF today for Ono instead. Here's Rossi. Oh yeah, Rossi's at the back as well, because he was on good form. So yeah, and Company is there as well. And it's Chu Young with an effort over the bar. Too much power on that in the end. But not too bad. Back up we go. There's Gente. Nuno Valente over this side. Zelda's on him. Here's Vandenborg. Into the box, and Pedretti for some reason has been totally reckless there and allowed a penalty to be given to Everton. What was he thinking? Iverson against Carini, and Everton get an equaliser. What is Pedretti doing? I didn't even have any control over that. Well, we don't give away penalties too often, but that was a gift. That one, he's gone for the top corner. And he's put it away, and that's a 1-1. And Everton, like I said at the end of the last episode, they have come back up. They were relegated a couple of seasons ago. And we didn't play them last season, obviously, because of that. So, yeah. But this is pretty good. Oh, and it's forced to save. There's Vandenborg's effort. Turning into a good player, Vandenborg. Like, he could do pretty much anything. He can come back and help defend. He can get forward. He's not half bad. It's Mbami's effort. Oh, it's cleared by one of their defenders, and I think it was going through had he not. Here's Pedretti. And there's Davis. And see, Rossi doesn't know whether to come or go there, but Metzelder's back. Here's Saviola. Oh, nice ball out to Walcott. Look at all this space then. Walcott has surely got to get a shot away. Goes for the near post, but it's kept out. It's on target, and he had to make the save. It's Walcott again. Into the box. It's kept out. Yeah, but Everton, yeah, like I said, not doing too bad. Got a decent amount of points on the board. Don't look like they're going to go down this season, so they're not to be taken lightly. And here is Walcott, and Walcott is going to whip it into the box, and it's Chu Young. Oh, it's going to go over, and it didn't look like it should have. Oh, just over the bar, hit it on the 10. And now this match is getting interesting. Here's Was. Chu Young. Here's Vandenborg, who's going to keep it going. And going, and going. And still going. Vandenborg goes for the near post, but it's not going to beat right in goal there. It was too easy, that. I mean, Saviola's the one who's been on the score sheet for us so far, and he's we haven't seen too much of him, honestly, since then, I would say. Here's Vols, who I think must have made a transfer from Fulham, and that's cleared away. Oh, and that's kept out there by Nolan. No, but here's Mbami, who does alright, and almost puts Chu Young in. And there's going to be a card there for Ginter. Here's Vandenborg. Here's Saviola. Here's Was. Here's Chu Young. It's Chu Young's effort. It's kept out, and it's going to roll into the net. It's an own goal. That's a very unlucky one there. The shot was initially off target, but their number 10 there got in the way of it. Just have a look at who that was there. As you can see from this angle, definitely going off target. And then Lescott. Well, isn't that something? That is very unlucky, that. Because Everton looks a lot better than the scoreline suggests, possibly. I think it was going to be 1-1 at half-time there myself, but sometimes luck isn't on your side, but it is for us. And we're off again. So, yeah, their number 10 is Simon Davis as well. He was the one who got in the way of that ball, which brought it back down for Chu Young, and then Lescott got in the way of it, and then obviously it ended up in the net. But this is really bad here. Having to defend well. It's over. It's too far, luckily enough, but it's not gone yet. It's Valente, and Chu Young's come back. Chu Young's done pretty well in this game, getting back, even though he's not meant to, but yeah. Oh, and that's kept away. Here's Iverson. Progetti's got to be a bit careful, much more careful than he was earlier, and this is bad. That's Walcott coming back. And it's into the box, and we are... doing anything to get in the way of it. Iverson got a shot off there. Look at this. It's like rolled past 3 of our players. It's interesting. It's very interesting. And Bami's effort. Not enough power behind it. Needed a little more accuracy to the right side. It's Donadell. It's Lescott. It's Valente. It's kept out by Mbami, that one, but Donadell is back to pick up the pieces. It's Van der Merwe. It's over to this side. It's Van der Merwe still in possession with Everton. And now it's away. And it's going to be our ball. So it's just what we needed. That we needed to get the possession back somehow. And it's Chu Young. Yes, that's the one that I think could win this game for us now for definite. It's not been looking that in the second half so far. We looked second best in this second half, but yeah. Walcott gets in the way of that one, puts the ball through to Chu Young, who's just got that enough space just to blast it. He's just got to put some power on it and hope for the best there, and he was lucky enough to score. And I think Chu Young, for me, is probably the man of the match so far, if I'm honest. But yeah, Walcott is playing this one. He played the last game against Arsenal in the Cup. Don't see him play that many games, to be honest. And Rossi in a bit of bother there. Here's Vols. And Walcott has got to get back, which he does. It's Davis. It's into the box. And it's back out again. And the shot there is going to be kept out by Carini. Anyway, I've just been looking at the subs bench, and there is literally nothing I want to change at the moment. Literally nothing. So we're going to stick with it as it is. And that's an excellent ball through. Good save there. Chu Young steaming through there. It was a good effort, that. Definitely got to get the man of the match, I reckon. Oh, Metzelder, nice. It's Walcott, Saviola, it's Mbami. We're starting to make a decent drive forward here. It's Vandenborg. He's going to wait for Woss. He's going to go over to Walcott. Oh, who just takes it out of play. Unlucky. Well, there's going to be a couple of changes in a moment, and it's just for the last 10 or so minutes here. Barnetta, Vicente and Piccolo coming off. Vandenborg, who's played a really good game. Walcott, who's also played a really good game, are coming off there. And Metzelder is also going to come off, just due to him needing a bit of a rest now. Putting a good shift today, so yeah. Here is BT. Here's Mbami. It's Company, it's Barnetta, over to Vicente. Here's Woss. Here's Pedretti. He could possibly make up for his earlier mistake, could he? Could he? He's going to go for a shot, but it's way wide. Last minute or so now. Oh, nice by Chu Young found a bit of space, and he goes for a shot, and it's off target. And I think Saviola was waiting in the middle there, so he could have played him through, but oh well. It's Vicente, and it's still Vicente, and it's still, and we're gonna get that back somehow. And it's Pedretti, and he plays in Saviola, and it's still Saviola. Saviola's effort. Oh, it's kept out by, I think, Lescott there. Played at the field, and that's full time. So that was an interesting game. That there. Chu Young definitely for me. Penalty, an own goal, deflections, cards. It honestly had quite a few things that. So yeah, well done to Chu Young. 7.0 for him. Walcott with a 7, and Vandenborg as well. I said they were really good, but Chu Young does steal the show today, and rightly so. I think Saviola was very quiet until the end there, where he had a little chance, but yeah, he got a goal. He was in the right position, so I can't complain too much with that. So anyway, guys, fixture 20 results. West Ham won 2-0 against Aston Villa there. Wigan lose at home to Middlesbrough 2-1. Manchester United win 3-0 away at Bolton. Liverpool also win away at Newcastle 2-0. Fulham lose at home 2-1 to Blackburn. Arsenal win 2-0 at Manchester City. I'm telling you, there's a lot of teams that win away from home in this game. Just always seems to be away wins like nearly every week. But Chelsea win 2-1 at home to Spurs. So this is the league table after 20 games played. Just 10 to go now, and then it'll be over for another season. No changes in that top half there. It's pretty much all the same, because I think everybody won, if I'm not mistaken there. West Ham won, Chelsea won, Man U won, we won. Well, we can't move anywhere, but Liverpool won, Arsenal won, I think Blackburn won, and I think Middlesbrough won as well, so nothing changed there. Moving down to the bottom half, the only change this week is that Aston Villa have dropped down to 13th and Fulham are up to 12th, so it's game on from here still. So UEFA Champions League second round, or knockout round as it should be called really, but yeah. 8 teams who advanced through the group league stage compete. Tournament home and away fixtures. Champion bonus, you get 10,000 points for winning. So there's a lot to play for. So looking ahead to the next fixture, guys, it is Manchester United for us in the Champions League. But otherwise, it's going to be Inter against Bayern. We've got Valencia at home to Barcelona, and Schalke visit Real Madrid. So those are the 8 teams there left competing in Europe. And the thing is that whoever wins this tie is going to be only one English club left. So it's going to be tough, though. I think this. I'm not taking it lightly. That's why I wanted to prepare today by resting up Mutu and whatnot. And we'll see about that. So join us for that one next time, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. And join us next time for Manchester United, Old Trafford, Champions League, quarterfinal, first leg. See you then.